Hello and welcome, EP1 here with another Wordle playthrough. Let's get started. Alright, so the first word, I was thinking of making things a little bit more difficult, so I'll do anvil. It still has two vowels, which is pretty good. L and N are pretty common, the V obviously isn't. So I don't expect it. Oh, and everything turned gray, which is unusual for me, but it was a weird word. So let's try something else. How about maybe spore? Has some other common letters like S, R, and also we can test O and E, and none of them overlap. So hopefully with this we'll get some clues. Not too much, only the O and the R. No E, no P, no S. So there's 8 letters that we've completely eliminated. We do know there's an R and an O. Excuse me, wow. So maybe we can do like an RO start. That would be useful. And then it's unlikely that O is the only vowel, so it could be that we have it twice. It could be that there's a U as well. Like for instance, round would be interesting, but we have used the N before, so we know that's not there. But U and D would be used here. Is there anything else that I could put in place of this N? Like I don't know. Like crouch. Oh no, that's too many letters. CR I like, but then if we have an O, we know it can't be here. Let's start again with RO. How about T we haven't used either, so it could be something like trout, that could work. I'm not ready to do double letters just yet though, so let's try to think of can't think of anything else that would fit here. How about RO starts or CR? No, it can't be CRO. Could be COR. Could be like, nope, can't be court. Oh no, we haven't used the T yet, but the R is in the wrong place, so that can't be the exact word as well. Wow, this is tough. I really don't know. It's COR. I still like court, even though we know for sure it can't be because the R is in the wrong place, but we will be able to use the U to confirm whether or not it's in the word. C and T are pretty common, so I like this, even though it doesn't seem to be the answer. All right, cool. So it ends with a T. The R we already knew we were going to get new information on, but the O is in the right place as well. And we do know that there's an R here somewhere. So there's only 2 letters that are left for us to figure out, most likely. And so it could be like, well, it could have been, but C is not in there. But I like, yeah, and all right, XO. All right, so no U, which is interesting. So that means the only vowel is O. Yeah, U-I-E-A are out. So either we have a double O situation, or it's a word that has only um, four consonants and one vowel being the O in the second position, which is tough, right? Because um, yeah, it's hard to then have three consonants in a row, especially without an S at the end. It's something something T. So we would need we would need all of these to be consonants, and um, that's not going to be easy. Or it could be a double O situation, which is looking increasingly likely. So uh, let's think. So one of these has to be an R. So let's do like, what if it starts with an R, and go from there. It could be robot, for instance. That would be a double O situation, and it could be, how about without any doubles? Is there anything that would fit? Yeah, I don't think so. And the more that I think about it, I don't think it's possible for you to have all consonants here. O, consonant, consonant, T. So there probably is another O somewhere. Uh, yeah, yeah. Okay, before I do robot, which should fit, I mean, we haven't used the B before. The R would be in a good spot. We'll most likely have a double O situation. This would be clever as well in that the O's aren't one right after the other. I like this. Let's try it. Let's go for it. Okay, cool. And we got it. Splendid indeed. All right, so that was a tough one. Yeah, the double letters are always tough, but we did have a good strategy of eliminating the vowels pretty quickly, and once we were able to figure that out, there weren't too many options of things where they had to end in a T. There was an R in there somewhere, and there was an O. There might be some other word that I'm not thinking of that would have worked in here, but they were very limited. So if we didn't get robot and it was a different word, the options were very few, and we probably would have gotten it in the next guess. So cool, very a little bit of a tougher word as double letters often are, but a fun one to work through. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, EP1 signing off.